Okay, welcome to Adventures in Bread Making with Doug. Got a couple of friends and family who are very good at bread baking, but they haven't tried sourdough very much. So what we're gonna do today is real quickly take the starter that's been in the refrigerator and feed it. Simple. All right. I usually mark on my container the last time I fed it. This one was the 24th of December. What we're gonna do, pretty simple. You can see we still have some activity in there, but when it's in the refrigerator, obviously it slows down. We have a little fluid on there, which is your hooch or the alcohol that it produces. I always keep that in there for hydration and because it really adds to your flavor. What we're going to do is, you can see it gets kind of stiff. It really needs to have warmed up a little bit before the feeding to room temperature. But we're going to take our scale and tear that out, meaning we're going to get it down to 0 weight. Today we're only going to put 200 grams of white flour. King Arthur is what I use. This is King Arthur all-purpose, unbleached. So we want to go with 200 grams. Yep. White. We're going to go with 50 grams of whole wheat. So again, we're going to either go up from the 200 to 250 or we zero it out again. We'll just go up to 250. $248. All right, 250 whole wheat. So in this, and you can use those ratios. In this case, we're doing 200 white, 50 whole wheat. And we're going to have 200 grams of water. Water should be at a temperature between 90 and 95. All right, so in this case, zero that out again. This is measuring 92. That's fine. This is like trying to hit the magic number at the gas pump. Can you get exactly a certain amount? All right, 199, 200. Okay, wow. So we now have those three things: the whole wheat, the white, and the water. Just going to get that into the usual doughy paste. Kind of back and forth. I'm going to take my starter then. Now most recipes and sourdough guides tell you that all you really need to keep is about 100 grams of starter, and then feed it, toss out everything but 100 grams the next day and feed it. Well, I don't like to toss out my starter, unused starter, so I end up doing a lot of things with it, like making waffles. Or obviously you can pull out what you need for baking that day, but I just kind of keep my starter going by feeding it, pulling off what I need, usually ending up with way more starter again, but I can't waste the flour. Okay, so really all you're doing is mixing it back in. And that's kind of it. I usually put it back in my container again and let it be happy. You feed it in the morning generally, let it kind of, let the yeast grow all day, and then by the next day you're ready to go ahead and do some baking with it. If it's, right now it's December, it's kind of a cool kitchen in here. I also have the granite countertop, which keeps it cold. So I have a heating pad that I use. It's my own design. It's a flax-filled pillow, if you will, that I heat up in the microwave about a minute, minute and a half, and then I can put the starter on it and keep it warm. It's going to grow, and then it'll sink down again, but you're not getting a whole lot of rise out of it. You just want a lot of bubbly activity eventually. But this is kind of cold this morning, so we'll just let it go all day and see what happens. But I will cover it. Probably going to put it right back in this container and just let it be happy. And that's today's Feeding Your Starter.